stands tall. Now he dumps this off over the middle, and he'll be stopped right at midfield. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a first down.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down. Landry again the intended target, and it's third and short. They'll run for it. Here's Chubb. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
And the Browns first down.
They go play action. Mayfield. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. Austin Hooper, Pro Bowler a year ago, the intended target. And it's second down. To throw, Mayfield. He'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3. But now it's third down.
And it's third down.
Mayfield on play action. And he's got his man. That's Landry. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 17-yard line. Big yardage there for the Browns, 18. On first down, they'll run with Chubb. And they're going to lose some on this play. Being knocked back to the 18. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. It's picked up by the Titans. He's at the 50. He's at the 30. Past the 20. And they are going to bring this one back. A fumble return touchdown for the Titans. Touchdown. And he has great speed, defensive back speed. Once he got it and took off, there was no catching it.
And I know every team tells you to hustle no matter what the play, but there was no chance of catching him. Maybe if it had been a defensive tackle running with the ball, but not in this case.
So possession still theirs, but now they face a third down. From the gun, Mayfield. 4th down now as the Titans defense holds up in coverage.
The coverage was good, but I just wonder if they absolutely fooled the quarterback on that play. I think he was expecting something else. Ended up with nowhere to throw the football successfully.
And it's complete. They're going to get the first. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. A 20-yard touchdown. And the Browns have taken the lead.
Brandon, a lot of times coaches see these situations present themselves on film. But how often do they actually call it? We just saw it here. And what an end result. A huge touchdown off of a terrific call.
No, he missed the PAT. No good on the extra point, so a letdown there. And this will stay a 6-point ball game.
Cody Parkey set to kick off.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
The Titans take over 1st and 10. At
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. Tannehill on first down. And that'll be incomplete. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando.
Tannehill's
5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. The last play on the completion got them half of what they needed. Now here's a tough 3rd and 5. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. So instead of 4th down, 1st down.
Well, so much for winning the down you put a lot of emphasis on, because 3rd down is key for offense and defense. Instead, you're going to stay on the field and start a new set of downs.
Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. A good rally to the football keeps him to only a yard, and it's second down.
In order for a screen pass to break big, a lot of things have to come together and be well executed. But all it takes is one small thing to go wrong and keep it from being a big game.
3 brings up third.
And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line, tackled there. The Titans get 14 yards there and move the chains as well.
For a Tennessee Titan.
Flush to his right. He's going deep for Brown. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off. It made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
15 yards on the play, first down. A shotgun handoff to Henry. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. Now a timeout taken. Well, perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
From the red zone now, Tannehill. Quick slant to Brown. And they'll burn the timeout with 5 seconds left. A chance to try to add 3 points before heading to the locker room. So it's 1st and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. Trying to punch it in with Henry. And he gets in. Touchdown, Tennessee. Derrick Henry in the final seconds of the first half. And the Titans are just an extra point away from moving out in front.
We've been together a few years, and you know that I really ride the wave of old momentum, don't I?
Yes, you do.
There is a heck of a difference between being down 6 and possibly being up 1. And right now, they've got that opportunity.
No doubt. That is a big-time score and a big-time swing in momentum. Gostkowski the extra point, and that will give him the lead here as we get on towards halftime. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. Now a hit and a loose football. It's picked up by the Titans, and he brings it back. Can you believe it? An offensive disaster on the final play of the first half.
They just had to hold on to the ball.
Gostkowski for the extra point.
And now they're going to fake it. It's a wobbler, and it's intercepted. He's got the lane, and there he goes. The 30, 20, 10, and he takes it all the way back. It's a pick 2, if you will, as that play backfires in a big way. So we've come to halftime in a 5-point game. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman. And now, due to apparent time constraints, we fast forward to the beginning of the second half.
Cody Parkey set to kick off.
Here's Parkey now set to kick it away. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Fresh out of the locker room, they hit him with a gain of over 20. Henry on first down, not finding much running room as he pushes forward for a yard or 2 at most.
Down at the 41. 2 yards on the pickup.
From the 41, Tannehill. He finds Corey Davis.
Tannehill's
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target. He's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last two plays. And this is intercepted. He was trying to get it to Davis. B.J. Goodson with a pick. And this one will be brought back to the 22.
They'll take over.
It was a drive that had real promise here to begin the third quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in, coming out to start this third quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there. And this is why aggressive defense coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
19 yards the pick up there. Move the chains.
First down.
Working out of the gun. Mayfield. Pressure comes, and the Titans able to bring him down. The sack by Harold Landry, the former Boston College Eagle. So after the sack, here's 2nd and 14.
Second down.
Play fake. Mayfield. He'll find Taylor. That's complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down. Out of the gun, they run it with Hunt. And he'll slice his way down to the 30 with a pickup of 7.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
A gain of 11 on the play. First down.
From the red zone now, Mayfield into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 11, and the return goes up to his own 17-yard line.
Intercepted.
The first half did not go their way, and that's not going to help matters at all. An interception here on the opening drive of the third quarter.
Obviously not what they were striving to accomplish. But you know who's really upset on their team? The defense. Already trailing. They're going to be counted on to try and hold that score at least where it is.
An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards. Our game here featuring the top 2 running backs in the NFL last year in terms of yardage. And Derrick Henry on the carry there. He was the NFL leader at 1,540. But if you remember Nick Chubb, he thought he was going to win the title on the final day, but wound up settling for second, just 46 yards behind Henry. He's got a first down and then some at midfield. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 16 yards, a first down.
They ran that one well, and not only did they pick up a nice chunk of yardage on the screen, they sent a message to the defense. Rush the passer all you want, but you better be careful. We can hit you going back the other direction.
Tannehill with a throw caught by Brown. And he's taken down inside the 30. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
10 at the 29-yard line.
A first down carry for Henry.
Derrick Henry.
Credited with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
By Denzel Ward.
Tannehill with a play fake to Henry. He'll throw instead. Smith catches left side. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down. Well, a clear running situation. Trying to take time off the clock. You ran the previous play, set that play action up nicely.
Boy, did they ever, because they had shown the ability to run the football. So now you lose your keys as a defense. You dive for the running play, and they hit them over the top.
Derrick Henry on the carry.
And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. Now they go for it on 4th down, but that pass is knocked away and incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And this Browns defense stands tall. So that's a decision that could loom pretty large here. They go for it on 4th down, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Harold Landry able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. They'll come up after the sack on a 2nd and 12.
Well, that play was the very definition of fast, quick, and in a hurry. Suddenly, he was there.
Yeah, blink of an eye. That happened fast and a big sack.
Complete to Kareem.
One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. The crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. He'll buy some time right. And this is going to be incomplete.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
out. It's 4th down.
Now Mayfield on 4th down. And this is caught. He hits Landry. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. That one good for 17 yards on 4th. Couldn't ask for much more from your offense there. 1st down. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Ball carrier. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd.
From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. Over the middle and into the hands of his receiver, Landry.
Mayfield's pass. Complete to Jarvis.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. They'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. Mayfield with a quick fire to Landry.
Mayfield's pass.
Not much there, only a yard. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They tackle them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
On 2nd and 9, Mayfield. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on. 3rd down.
3rd down.
Going to the air again with Mayfield. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game.
Brandon, that's just football 101. If you're out of the pocket, you've got to get rid of the football in this situation. You cannot take a sack in a 2-minute drill.
And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked by Kevin Byard. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line.
And that one, it's going to hurt big time. You're in the 2-minute drill trying to get your guys down the field, and it's looking like they're going to go up just short, as this is definitely not his best throw. And it'll wind up being intercepted.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And flags come in as he gets forward for about 3 yards. Now let's check on the call. That time, the right guard sending him backwards.
And so many different types of guys rotate in on the defensive line now, depending on situations. You can get the bulky guy, the fast guy. No matter what, though, you can't hold them.
After the penalty, it's Henry. Give him 5 yards there, and it'll bring up 2nd down. And now timeout is whistled as it appears there's a Brown shaken up on the play. We'll check on his status when we get back. 2nd and long, but you got to figure this almost certainly another run. Play action. It's Tannehill. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Derrick Henry. And a nice job there defensively. They get him to the ground short of the 1st, right around the 42.
Andrew Sendejo on the tackle.
And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. They snap it to Tannehill. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. That one a backbreaker as they wind up converting there on 4th. They'll run on 1st down. Henry. Yeah, give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. Throwing now, Tannehill. Henry's got it out on the left side. And a timeout comes in. The whistles blow with 3 seconds remaining.
Check it. 40. Tight right. I'm coming. Slam.
Now Tannehill going for it all. And that is incomplete.
Today's final